third part of when your contract marriage husband hands over to you. Other author point of view. Taehyung asked Jimin to get Ethan. When he left, you dug your head in your plate. Ta, Jan. Suddenly the food became your world. Ta, Jan. He called your name a little loudly. Jan, huh? Ta, have you decided something? Jan, about what? Ta, I never brought you here to keep you here. You are free to go. You were always free. So where are you planning to go? Jan, I will today. You don't need to worry about that. He found your tone a little rude. Ta, you can stay unless your arm. Jan, it's fine. I can handle that. Ta, I wanted to tell you this, Jan. I didn't humiliate you. Ethan was eager to make a deal. And if I didn't, Jan, yeah, then he would have to someone else. Thanks to you that you saved my life. Taehyung saw your face getting red. Ta, are you mad at me? Your sudden changed attitude was confusing him. Shan, is there any reason for that? Ta, I thought I cleared the misunderstanding early this morning. Shan, yes you did. So I should go now. When you left the table to go, he held your wrist. Ta, tell me what's wrong. You didn't look back at him and chewed your inner cheek. Jan, nothing. Pulling back your hand, you aimed to walk away. But he from the back. The driver will drop you. Rest and take care of yourself. While hugging, he was being careful about your injured arm. You struggled to stop yourself from crying. Jean, I will send back your clothes. No need. He stepped back and you already craved for his touch. Ta, will we be in contact? Jean, why? You were still facing your back to him. Ta, just like that. That frustrated you. You yourself didn't know that what you wanted to hear and say. Shan, I am leaving. He saw you stepping out without looking back at him. Ta, I really can't understand women. Julie, hey sweetheart, why look so lost? After 3 days rest, you joined back your job. Jan, I don't know what is missing. Maybe Taehyung is missing? You narrowed your eyes at her. Julie, did he contact you? Jan, no. You are waiting for him. No. Come on, just accept it. You heaved a sigh and lowered your shoulders. Has he just forgotten me? Julie, girl, why you gave her cold shoulder when you will be behaving like this? Shan, I was just frustrated. He came to my room, adored me. What does that mean? Why can't he say that he likes me? Then why didn't you say that you likes him? Hey, he was supposed to say it first. However, you are falling harder. Jan, I am feeling like crying. Julie, oh, don't. Taehyung isn't here to pat your head. Jan, I really don't need enemies since I have you. Julie, anytime. Jan, forget it. I'm going to drop this file in boss office. Taking the file, you saved yourself from any more teasing. You're expecting the office room to be empty since the boss was on leave, but seeing the person there made your mood more. Ethan, hey, I was waiting for you. Sean, what are you doing here, Ethan? Ethan, you are looking pretty, as always, Sean. You thought that Jimmy must have got him, but he was here. Sean, don't take my name with that mouth of yours. Ethan, I know you are angry, and you should, but please hear me out. You were burning in anger, and when he stepped closer, you took it out and slapped it across his face. Jan, why should I hear you? Did you already forget how you left me between those? How you dare to come in front of me? With clenched jaws, he sniffed, pinching his nose. Ethan, I didn't know you had the guts to slap me. Poking his inner cheek, he looked more cunning. I can do more, but let's leave it for Taehyung. When you mentioned his name, you saw mixing in his features. Jan, I really made a mistake for giving you to him. He jammed my all business. He played with me. His demeanor completely changed, and he held you with your arms. Jan, leave me. Ethan, come with me, Jan. I I missed you so much. Why he is behaving like you both actually had a relationship. Jan, let go, Ethan. Ethan, why is that Taehyung better than me? His loud voice was hurting your ears. And Jan, what are you? Huh? Jan, he saved me. He treated me like a man should treat a woman. And what you did? He unclasped his fingers and stepped back. Ethan, I love you, Jan. Jan, after leaving me there to die, you left for a date, and you think you love me? Ethan, I know I made a mistake, but Jan, I love him. I love Taehyung. So get out. You walked to the door. Your hand was at the doorknob when the breaking of a vase made you flinch at your place. Turning around, you saw Ethan raging. Without wasting any moment, you twisted the knob, but the door was locked. You repeated your action vigorously. Before you could beat the door for help, he had at your back. Ethan. All along, it was your plan to go with him. Sean, it's over between you and me. Then why you are doing this? Ethan, you are still my wife, Jan, he whispered, shaking your whole body. Jan, don't touch me. You cried, but he didn't stop and dragged you away from the door. Ethan, I have all the rights. Jan, no, please. You saw the darkness for a moment when he pushed you. Jan, someone help. Ethan, the room is soundproof. Your eyes were pouring out salty water while your hands were above your head. You were in agony under him and screamed, Jan, please don't. Trying to escape the reality, you closed your eyes. When suddenly, someone stormed inside the room, breaking the door. Ethan backed off and you inhaled deeply. Ethan, Taehyung, how? Hearing his name, you felt it like a dream. Was he again here to save you? In a moment, the room was echoed with Ethan's yelling while someone came to you. Jimin, you okay? He covered you with his jacket and helped you standing on your feet. You saw Taehyung beating Ethan. Then you were leaning to Jimin as your legs were giving up. Ethan was now on the floor and Taehyung was punching him. Jimin, hey Jan, he worriedly called your name when your head fell on his shoulder and your eyes were open but your head was spinning. Taehyung's hand stopped when he heard your name. Leaving Ethan, he ran to you. Da, Jan, look at me. He took you in his arms and walked out. After 5 days, you and Taehyung were having a moment in the lounge when Jimin broke in. Jimin, this is so unfair. You jumped out with red face, and Taehyung controlled himself to not. Jimin, a kid lives in this house and you two are celebrating your love openly. He dramatically spewed the nonsense and again left. Da, I know why you change your bed every other day. You found it funny when Taehyung tried to threaten Jimin. That went unnoticed. He pulled you back in. Jan, Taehyung, he might come back. Da, so what? I will love you. He confessed his feelings for you on the day he brought you home from your office. After he is being out of control when you gave your answer as a yes after 3 days. Jan, I didn't know that you will be this naughty. Da. You put your hand on his. Jan, stop being too much. You bite your palm, making you remove your hand. Jan, why are you biting me? Taking your red face as a signal, he started doing what he just said now. You didn't ask about Ethan again. He was in their hold. Taehyung made him sign on the divorce papers, but you were sure that he is keeping him alive. Ta, you are being loud. You whimpered because of his. Jan, let's go to our room, Taehyung. You knew that you wouldn't be able to control. He smirked. And please let me stop here. Happy ending. Thanks for watching it. Sorry for being this late. Stay safe and healthy. Love you, Ami.